A bill expanding infertility coverage, including IVF, is heading to Governor Pritzker's desk. The Illinois House passed a bill today expanding coverage. It would require all insurers offering pregnancy-related benefits cover infertility treatments. It would also require insurers to cover an unlimited number of IVF cycles. Right now, they're only required to cover 4.
The decision to undergo additional rounds of IVF should be left to a medical provider and his or her patient and not dictated by financial limitations.
The bill would also require employer plans with more than 25 employees to cover an annual menopause visit for women who are over 45.